Welcome to the Mystic Syndicate's A Princess of Celene, a Dungeons & Dragons custom content podcast.
Hey friends, so you have a group but no game master, or maybe you are looking for a group to join. I would like to suggest a stellar game master, Kaz. Kaz is a master storyteller. She uses different voices for NPCs and monsters, and she is very knowledgeable of game mechanics. Head over to startplaying.games today to search for Kaz, or you can find her GM link in the description and show notes. She is worth a look, and she has the most adorable Scottish accent. That alone should be enough motivation. Now back to the game.
So we're live. So welcome back everybody to the Mystic Syndicate. I am your host and Dungeon Master Brian. And this evening we are on episodes both 69 and 70. So make sure to stick around once we go to our session break, and you can pick up session 70 right afterwards. Make sure to also check out our podcast if you get a chance over at iTunes and Spotify. So make sure to just type in The Mystic Syndicate and you'll find us over there. Of course, you can also see our other videos that we've put out in the past here on YouTube. Just look for The Mystic Syndicate and try to navigate. There's a band in North Carolina that has the same name. They just go by Mystic Syndicate. They don't go by The Mystic Syndicate, so make sure to use the. Hopefully that'll help you.
Hopefully that doesn't make us like the Ohio State University, because those retards can't figure out that they're the only one.
I'm the only one. Sorry.
Okay, and so also this evening we have some interesting developments. It seems as though some of the players have now access to sound effects, so you may be subjected. I think that's the word.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so you might be subjected to fucking great. So yeah, you might be subjected to those. But as always, let's go ahead and get started with our introductions.
Melinda, I play Grenna Babbleboots, a gnomish appearing fae most of the time. I'm a ranger thing.
Cool.
I'm a thing.
I'm Mike. I play Kiffi Blackhammer, Dwarven Cleric of Fortubo.
Hi, I'm Ed. I play Lord Ambassador Tomas Waverly, Guardian of Greyhawk, and I'm just going to warn everybody, I'm a little bit salty today, just over current recent events, so I'm not even going to apologize for what I say tonight.
Do you ever?
Dwarven Cleric of Fortubo.
Hello, I'm Pav. I play Kelex Zelenen, a human paladin of Heironious.
I'm Russ. I play Járngrímur töframaður Halldórsson,
Bless you.
a human fire mage.
And I'm
Yep,
Glenn. I play Timble Snivenblaven, resident artist. I'm here taking pictures. Let's go.
Okay. Is it take only pictures, leave only corpses? That's what you're doing?
I'm working on it. But I take corpses too. I mean, I need paints.
Yeah, you've robbed a few. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Alrighty, so the last time that we were all together, you had sailed from Krakenheim towards the lands to the east, looking for the second life tree, and hopefully to find out what that actually means and what is it to have to do with anything that you are doing right now. I'm sure you're asking several questions like, why do we have to do this? What is the point? Again.
Actually, I was thinking your offering didn't do us any good. You won't need to ask for a refund.
And I don't think we're thinking that. I think we're thinking that water's cold and wet.
Yep, the water is cold and wet and deep and unpleasant. as you were making your way across, you ran into a very terrible electrical storm, a sort of almost like a hurricane. You batten down the hatches. You've lashed the wheel so that it's not just destroying your rudder. You brought the sails up. You're trying your best to weather the storm when a kraken attacks the ship. During the fight, Kiffi is thrown overboard, is flung by the monster into the sea, and right behind him to try to save him is Sir Tomas. Dives in, tries to help, while everybody else on deck is trying to keep the monster from tearing the ship apart. And Yarn is at the wheel trying to keep everything steady while casting spells from his location. It looks bad. But
Oh shit!
and I know some of you guys have taken a couple of hits. I know that it's looking pretty dire, but we have to continue, as they say. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to the map for everybody so you can see it. I think you guys can already see it, but the others, the folks watching at home, don't have that option yet. So let's give them something to see, I suppose.
So if I cover my eyes and cover my ears and disbelieve, it'll go away, right?
Yeah, you thought it was just an illusion.
Yeah, I only see it, so.
You only see.
I think we can see, feel, and smell it.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
I didn't need the olfactory kick in the nuts there on that one.
The olfactory.
Well, yeah, that's my job.
See, Russ is helping.
Yeah.
He's stinking the place up, yes.
I thought his job was to cup the nuts, not kick the nut.
No, kick the nuts. I don't try to take over your proclivities.
Woo!
Nice. Okay, so we're at the top of the round, and so I have to take into account some things going on, and that is the sea is kind of pushing Tomas and Kiffi away from the ship. Now they're only going to be moving 5 feet each. So that's kind of nice. Now, try to remind me, Tomas, were you able to actually reach down and grab Kiffi?
I did have Kiffi, and I've got him in my hand.
Cool.
And this is where the debate, as we were wrapping up, would I be able to get away with Layman's Tiny Hut? We kind of had a discussion about that, and then rather to expedite, I'm just going to cast Dimension Door.
Okay, so on your turn, you can do Dimension Door. Okay,
yep,
cool.
That's my stated
totally
action. Wrapping. Yep.
Totally get it. Okay, that's a great idea. So the Kraken is up, and the Kraken is going to go ahead and take his attacks, and of course he's going to look for those who have caused him the most damage, because he is actually pretty intelligent. He doesn't really feel that Kiffi is a big threat at this point in time, being that Kiffi's treading water over there. And so he's going to strike out at Kelex with one of his tentacles. So let's see how Okay, so the Kraken reaches out to Kelex. A 24 hit you? I don't know if that hits or not.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, unfortunately that does hit, and you are going to take not too bad, 19 points of damage on that tentacle attack. Okay. Now, of course, you can't be grappled because of your... Yeah, so that's kind of nice. Let's see.
Nice.
And Brian, just as a reminder, I also have freedom of movement on me as well.
Yes, that is true. Okay, so it's going to strike out with another tentacle attack, and he's going to try to get a hold of Timble. I don't know if he'll be able to do it or not. Now, I don't think Timble, you also have this on you that you can't be grappled, or can you be grappled?
I believe I'm grappleable. Yes.
Grapple. That's a great word. I like it. Okay.
Isn't grapple like a liquor?
I guess. So,
Something.
a 33?
Oh, I danced nimbly into his arms.
Okay. And on top of that, you're going to take a total of 17 points of damage with that jumping.
I don't want to.
You don't want to do that?
No, I don't want it.
Okay.
You're only the DM. You can't make me.
So let's see, I have. That's the thing about this creature. It's got a lot of attacks, and it is going to try to bite you, Kelex, on this next attack.
You say it's intelligent.
It is. So 34 to hit you. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, definitely.
And you are going to take a total of 20 hit points of damage. Or no, I'm sorry. That's not. I did the wrong one, didn't I? Sorry. Don't do that.
It depends which one's higher.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So 25.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so let's see. Grapple, but so you can't be grappled, so that's really good. So you don't have to worry about being swallowed by it. That's nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Albie, real quick. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but Albie, don't you have like evasion, which then to help you, like if you see the attacker, you don't take all the damage? I could be wrong.
Yeah. And so that was a small hit, I figure. So I'm not worried.
Okay. All right.
He actually probably has more hit points than all of you all.
He probably did. Yeah. He does.
I do.
Wonder how that happened.
That's why I'm not taking fighter. They'll slap my ass in metal and put me in front.
Okay. So that is Kraken's turn, and Kiffi it's your turn. What would you like to do, Kiffi?
Okay. Well, I can't swim, and I'm wearing metal armor. My only way to escape that I currently have is plane ship, which I think would probably be bad. So I'm going to defer that for the time being.
Okay. So right now you're actually being held up by Tomas.
Okay.
So you're not drowning anymore. So that's a good sign.
Well, that's definitely props to Tomas for that. Shit. Not a whole lot I can do that's really effective. I am going to.
What's that clicking noise?
That's Melinda clicking a dice.
It's not a dice. I'm playing with a Lego. Sorry.
I go my eagle.
Okay, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Oh, hell, why not? I'll burn my 8th level spell slot.
Okay.
So everybody within 60 feet of me will get... man, that's pretty shitty.
So everybody but me.
Yeah, everybody but you will get 27 hit points.
All right. That's very nice.
Or 29, I'm sorry. And can I still control my spiritual weapon?
I was going to ask you about that. Was that, I don't think that, it wasn't a concentration, was it? I don't think it's a concentration spell.
No, it's not a concentration.
Then it's still active. You can do whatever you want with it. You can move
Right.
it. You can attack with it.
Yeah, so I will attack with it.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
Can you move it right over there between its eyes? Because I think that would be more intimidating.
Probably. Okay, sure.
Blade there.
Where's my thing?
Actually, I could
Here it
like turn it around and make it look like it's hitting it in the face. There you go. Yeah. What do you think?
is. 24 hit it.
A 24 will hit it.
All right. Looks like
The grace of Fortubo.
So what's the grand total here? 16?
16 points of force damage.
Nice. Very good.
Right on the beak.
Yep. Right on the beak.
Bonk, bonk on the head.
Okay. Is that all for you, Kiffi, or you got other stuff going on?
Nope. I'm just gonna try not to drown.
Good man. Good man. Sir Tomas.
Lord Tomas, please.
Oh, you still have Squire Tomas down here.
Yeah, well, I don't know why that comes up over there because I've changed it twice. Oh well. Lord Tomas, still holding on to Kiffi, does something he never thought he'd do, and he's going to motorboat him and dimension door over.
You don't have a sound effect for that?
What happens in the water stays in the water.
All I'm just saying, the water's cold. It's shrinkage, everybody, and we're portaling back onto the boat.
Okay.
And Kiffi, that might be a fate worse than drowning.
So where are you going to place your if you'll just kind of show me where you go, and then I'll put Kiffi. I'll move Kiffi over there.
Let's see what's
Mast.
I think I can go anywhere with 60.
I mean, I can.
You can go 500 feet with that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere. You can do better.
You could go up the mast if you wanted to.
You could go up to a crow's nest. Yeah. That would work too.
You could jump to its beak.
You could jump in its mouth. I think you should just jump in its mouth. Why not?
Brings new meaning to ride the.
Ride the Kraken?
That wasn't what I was going to say, but yes.
Oh boy.
My beer.
Okay.
All right, I'm dropping.
Okay. All right. So there you guys are. Tomas, is there anything else you're doing?
That's what I was debating on. I was debating on using a couple bonus actions, but I think I'm going to hold.
Okay. Cool.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to do a Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action.
Okay.
Which will, so there's that off. And that'll give Pav, that's going to give you, or Kelex, I'm going to give you a 1d10 inspiration die. You can add that to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And
Who's
it
getting
may
that?
be added after you see the roll, but without knowing the outcome.
Okay.
Who's getting that?
You are.
Thank you.
The
Nice.
brave Paladin inspired.
Paladin's about to be stupid in a minute, so we'll see what happens.
You too?
Anything else you're doing, Lord Tomas?
That's all I got.
Okay. It's going to use one of its legendary actions to do a tentacle attack against you, Tomas. It does not like you.
Aw.
Sorry.
You're back in the water.
Oh, might not be 21. I don't think that hits
That's not
him.
it.
Ooh, you were able to
24.
kind of like matrix move out of the way and avoid being hit by the tentacle. Very good. All right. So next up is High Mage Járngrímur. What you doing? Oh, as you were standing there, Yarn, you see one of the crewmen kind of come up from the below, and he says, "Captain, we're taking on water below." And
Bail.
Yeah, that's what and he says. That's what they're starting. Yeah. So obviously the ship has been taking damage underneath the hull out of sight. So just to let you know.
Okay. Start the pumps.
Is that where is that where the motorboat sound comes back in? It's the pumps.
Actually, you see this thing right here? That's actually the pump.
Did Viking longships have pumps? I figured they just bailed.
No. Longships are open ships. So, anyway.
Okay.
So, my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
You know this is coming. Fireball. Right here.
Okay. So you got to think it's actually kind of like up. So it's not going to hurt any of the people. You know, it's not. Of course, this is not a 2D world, but so it is actually like kind of up. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
That is still well within my my range.
Oh, sure, of course. Oh yeah. No, you got plenty of range. So, and it needs to make a reflex save.
Reflex? Dex
save. Okay.
Click on your little guy and do it again. We didn't show up.
It didn't show up?
Oh, no, there it goes. It was just delayed.
Yeah, Dex 18 save.
Okay, so it did make an 18. So it did save.
So it only takes 20 points of damage.
Okay, very nice. Very good, though. Plus 20. Nice. Okay, good deal. Let me click on it so I can add that. Is it? Cool. Nice. Alrighty, good deal. Anything else you're doing, Yarn?
At this point, no.
Okay.
I don't have any more actions.
Okay, that's fine. So it is now going to take another one of its legendary actions to strike out at Kiffi this time. Because why not? My evilness knows no bounds. Right? Oh, that's a natural 20. Ew.
Oh, god damn it.
Ew, that's pretty bad. Okay, so
it's gonna hurt.
So that's gonna you are going to take 28 points of damage initially, and then you are going to take an additional 20 after that. Okie dokie. Are you okay?
Thank you, both.
I'm hurt.
I just like how we kind of just like, yeah, I'm hurt. Okay, so very good. So, Grenna, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shatter on his head because I can.
Okay.
My computer is slow.
Okay.
31.
No, that's damage. He has to make a DC save.
DC 15. Constitution.
Constitution save. Okay. And he makes a 16.
Okay, so he takes half damage.
Okay, so how much was that?
15.
15?
And then
15. Okay.
let me try to shoot him. Why not?
All right, give it a shot.
I'm working on it. My computer's being very slow. 27 hit?
That'll hit.
Okay. Excuse me.
And
17?
for 17 points of damage. Very nice. Very nice.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. Alrighty. That's good. If I can get this guy so I can. All right. Cool. Nice. Okay, next is Timble.
I'm going to slip right up there and poke him.
Okay.
Rude.
20 hit.
20 will hit. For 37 points of damage. Very nice. Oh, that is nice.
And I will hold the next action for probably Kelex when he does his something stupid.
Okay. So before you do that, though, I need you to tell me, Timble, how do you kill this mythical beast?
My rapier, he looms too close, and I promptly what's that that surgery where they go in with a pick at the eye to
Lobotomy.
Like lobotomize it?
Yeah.
I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than to have a frontal lobotomy.
Lobotomy. Lobotomy.
And I'll slide it right in.
Okay.
Little twist and pull it out. With
All
flourish.
right. As you do so, this just gross greenish bile, kind of what you kind of, it's not even bile. It's really just like the vitreous humor of its eyeball. The juice inside just shoots out and just kind of splashes up against you. Thank goodness the rain is beating you, and it washes off very, very quickly as the tentacles go limp and the body just kind of slides into the sea, and you lose sight of it as the waves crest over the top of it, and once again darkness.
Good.
Yeah. So there you go.
Kelex clasps it on the shoulder and says, "Well struck, my friend. Well struck."
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that.
Well struck.
Will one of y'all please come up here and hold this damn wheel while I go below and try and fix shit?
Hey, don't Tomas, don't they make mending spells for that?
Why, yes, I do.
I have fed the ocean.
Very
Animals
good.
feed.
All right.
Okay.
So, Yarn, if we start going down, does the captain usually go down with their ship in your culture?
Well, since Lord,
Yeah, usually because everybody's dead.
Since Lord Ambassador Tomas is the only one qualified to steer the ship in the absence of the captain, I'll take the wheel.
Thank you.
Okay.
I go down.
I'm going to go right up next to him and tie it off.
Okay. So
I'm going down to start mending the cracks and shit,
okay. So Yarn, as you walk down you get down to the very bottom, and you're standing in probably about 8 inches of water.
Okay.
So, but you can see that the crew has been very, very diligent. They have been taking the spare wood that was supposed to be used for repairs and have started to make the repairs as other men are bailing the water out through the portholes using buckets. It seems as though they have it pretty well under control, but you could see that if the Kraken had not been defeated in such a timely manner as you all had been able to dispatch it, it may have done irreparable damage. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So it's going to probably take about a good 2 hours of solid work from your men to get everything back to the way it was before the attack.
Okay. I'm using the mending spell on anywhere where water's seeping through.
Cool. Okay, so by doing that, you're going to cut the time in half. So now they're down to an hour. Because now they have to get all the water out. Bail. Okay, you're going to help bail. All right. Anybody else doing anything, or just going to stand? You're going to stand there and supervise. You're doing a hell of a job.
If he's going to,
I don't know what we're doing.
Then he's going to join you.
I'll be right back. Okay.
What'd you say, Kiffi?
I hand Grenna a bucket and go, it's not hard.
But I'm really little. Yeah.
You're very little, and you can get big.
I'm smaller than you. Be a gnat in your shoe.
Can you shapeshift into a hose?
Just a siphon.
Into a what?
Put one end of you in here. And
into a hoe?
The hoe is upstairs at the wheel.
Well, first of all, Kiffi was doing something. So what are you doing, Kiffi?
Strictly no hose.
I suppose I could help build water.
By the way, Pav, what were you laughing at so much?
Well, Kelex is definitely going to go down below and help because he doesn't want to go anywhere near Tomas's seamanship.
Oh,
that's funny, Ed. That was pretty good. Actually, that was me in tears.
By the way, for seamanship, I rolled a 31, so I'm a seaman. I'm the Peter North of the sea.
No, you were right the first time you were a seaman.
Oh boy. Okay. Awesome. Okay, great. All right. So after some diligence, you all are finally able to get everything spick and span once again on your ship. And as you're doing so, you can see that the storm is starting to break. And you still have a little bit of wind, but the rain has subsided. One thing, though, that you have noticed, though, Yarn, is that your ability to navigate at this point in time has been kind of thrown off. And you're not really too sure where you are at.
Is that from the Kraken or is that from the storm?
Combination.
Okay.
I also
the rudder's fine.
The rudder seems to be fine. Yarn, I need you to make a perception check with advantage. Nice. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. You did really well. So as you were standing there, you're trying to get. It's very, very cloudy. It's really, but you're trying to see if there's a way that you can determine how far off course you are. When you hear it's kind of like a whirling sound, like, but it's going like really, really fast, like something is spinning like crazy.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I look around.
Okay, yeah, you're trying to follow this, and as you do so, you believe it is actually on your person.
Okay. Yeah. I try to find whatever that thing is.
Okay, so you start patting yourself down, and you get into one of the interior pockets of your robe, and you find the compass that was given to you by Mua, the Afrit advisor to the Sultan.
Cool.
As soon as you bring it out, the whirling stops.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that it is now pointing in a direction.
Why not? We'll follow that.
Okay.
So when Lord Tomas relinquishes the wheel after getting us kind of back on course with a 31. He looks at one of the other seamen and said, "See, I told you I taught him everything." And I rolled a 31 for persuasion with the seaman, trying to convince the seaman that I'm a better sailor than Yarn.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, just by walking on deck, I think I should be able to put that to rest.
I rolled a 31 on seamanship earlier, and I just rolled 31 with persuasion. So that's where I stand.
So Yarn, when he decides to do a mutiny on the bounty thing, and you happen to be the captain, and you're Captain Bly in this scenario.
Well, just as a point of reference, Captain Bly was put into that open boat with a handful of sailors and some water and some food, and sailed it from Tahiti to Australia, which is over 2,000 miles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And landed within, it got there within like a couple of miles of where he was aiming at.
That was crazy. I mean, that was nuts. Yeah, when I read that, I was like blown away by that guy's abilities. Whew, that's crazy. All righty. So you have defeated the Kraken. You have been able to secure the ship. You're now back on the using the strange magical compass that was given to you by the Efreet in the desert. And you...
What's behind door number 2,
I wish
Bob?
I wasn't drinking.
What the hell was that?
I wish I wasn't drinking.
It's like I said, folks, you're going to be subjected to this tonight. So, you all continue
From 1 to 10? I'm not even fucking that drunk, really.
Okay, if we can continue. Alrighty, so your voyage continues for about another 3 weeks. The sea has been relatively calm. You had a couple of squalls that did pop up, but nothing that you were able to or were unable to overcome until finally on one very you see a fog rolling in from the east, and one of the crew members is up in the crow's nest on the center mast and calls out, "Land ho!" And as the mist slowly starts to part, you see what can only be described as a very run-down sort of little seaside village. It looks terrible. The buildings are decrepit. The pier itself looks like it has not been repaired in many, many years. You see that there are people, though, who are on very small boats that look like they're bringing in fish. And the fish that they are bringing in as you're kind of cruising past them look diseased.
Lovely! Don't eat anything here.
But as you all are passing, as you're passing these little boats, you can see that these people are looking at you in amazement, just absolute amazement. And the one thing you notice about all of them is that they are all elves. And like I said, they are dressed in very drab clothing, torn. Some of it almost looks like burlap. It's very, very depressing. And as the ship finally comes to the end of one of the piers, you see a young elven boy is standing there, and he actually casts a line over to one of the crewmates, one of the crewmen, and they start to tie off to the dock itself. I said the boy is emaciated. Like, these people have not been eating well. The sun finally cuts through the fog and starts to burn it off. as you all start to, what would you like to do? I mean, you're still on the ship. You're at the dock. You have this strange, emaciated elven boy, probably no older than Asenath. And it's pretty bleak.
Well, since Kelex,
any idea where we're at?
East.
On an island, or on land at least.
Since you're
Elven, I'll ask, where are we?
We're
In
the land
Elvish,
of
I will
Walmart
ask,
Sushi.
where are we?
The boy kind of perks up at that, and he says, "Oh, sir, you are in Elnath. It's a small village.
What land is this?
Island. Yep.
It is called the Elven Lands. It is an elven kingdom, or actually, we still have a queen, maybe."
Who is your queen?
Maybe.
The queen's name is Elagrith.
Where would we find the queen?
She is in her castle to the north.
Okay. How far north?
Probably no less than a day and a half, sir. But no one goes there. It's forbidden.
Which is exactly why we're here.
Says.
We're habitual line steppers.
So has Kelex ever heard of the Elven Lands or this city? Okay.
No, this is literally on the other side of the world. It is.
I'm going to fetch Asenath.
Okay. So Asenath comes up on deck and looks around, and then looks at you, Timble, and says, "Oh, this place is." And then just like a little bit of breeze comes off, and you can smell just the sea, like dead fish. And it's like, oh, this is terrible.
Not the good smells.
Oh, it's like low tide smell. Low tide mixed with red tide. It's like, oh shit. Yeah,
like a boys' locker room in middle school with no deodorant. We're good.
And they put fish in their armpits. That's what it smells like.
Well, you got to carry them somehow.
And so,
well, they had a legendary kraken right off their coast.
Right. So Asenath, of course, is dressed in her travel gear, which is pretty much exactly what you guys are wearing. She has very light leather armor on. She has her bow strapped across her back. But yeah, she looks over at you, Timble, and she says, "Is this the place we're supposed to go?"
I have no idea. But
I'm thinking.
It seems it could be. They have, I guess, he said it's the Elven Lands.
Yes.
They have a queen, Elagrith.
Elagrith, yeah.
Have you ever heard of her?
She's like, no, I didn't even know this place existed. And at this point in
they
time,
said that they were not going to go to the Queen's castle. Clearly, something is up here.
Obviously. But you can see the boy is now, he's like literally staring at Asenath. And he just is like transfixed by her. And he's like, he doesn't even really know what to say. And she just kind of looks over at him and says, "And what is it that you're staring at?" And he just immediately turns his eyes away and just kind of looks at at his feet. And again, she just addresses you all and says, "So are we supposed to go into this place?"
Oh, we will be.
I'm gonna go with yes, because we're big freaking heroes.
Okay. So you see one of the one of the sailors brings a plank down, a gangplank, so you all can actually leave the ship and step onto the pier.
Yarn.
Yeah.
What's the status of our rations?
We're good. We don't have enough to get back.
We don't have enough to get back. I thought you were going to wiggle your fingers and magic us back. So,
Yes. All right, hold on.
I think maybe I would like to give him some food for his family.
I don't have a problem with that.
We need to make friends. I think.
Guys, we've got the boat here. We don't need the boat. We can send all the people back to Krakenheim because the boat's not going to make it back. It's not going to make it back across the thing without being serviced.
Are you positive we're at our destination where we need to be?
No.
Whether we are or not, this is where we're at.
Well, I know,
And
but
it looks like a nice big cherry for the picking. It is
Praise your God. Ask him.
clearly wealth beyond their ken at this time.
What the hell
Make
was
friends, or we
Stupid cat.
we need to make some friends and get a handle of this.
Okay, Mr.
Or it will get a handle of us.
Okay, Chancellor, get to it.
No.
I'll help you, Timble. Can we grab some of the crew to help us maybe unload some of the rations?
Sure.
For this town?
Just a bit, and because they certainly need it.
Hey, Brian, how long have we been at sea?
You have been at sea for probably almost 3 months. It's been a long trip.
If I wanted to do a 13th warrior kind of thing and listen to the crew to learn Soul, what would I need to roll?
Oh,
Does that mean I've got to stand out on the front of the boat and yell so somebody will know that I'm here? That I am
well, one of the beautiful things is Kiffi has a helm that allows him to do what you require. So I think, you can either use him to do translations, or I guess if you want to do a 13 warrior sort of thing, we're going to have to do a percentile check on that.
It could be a combination of listening, getting Kiffi to translate, and maybe also watching the crew as they talk amongst each other, and then do certain actions afterward to kind of get an idea of.
Okay. Yeah, you would be able to pick up like some basic Soul. You're not going to be as fluent as, say, Yarn. Yarn was raised with Soul. He knows it.
It's for Bonhoff.
Yeah. Gehen Sie gerade aus und dann Rex.
On a beach.
Kannst du machen mein Pennen zu Umflau?
Yeah. Wo ist der Strand? Yeah, something like that.
Okay. We got the guy here. Risch Glaube Krift is actually, I think he's actually German. So
hey, that's cool.
He's good. That should be fun.
So what do you want me to roll real quick?
Okay. So what's your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence modifier is a +4.
Wow, you're pretty bright. Cool.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
hold on. Sorry, that's the saving throw. It's a +1 for a check.
Okay, so you're not that bright.
Not that bright.
So you're a moron. No. Okay, that was cruel. Okay, so let's say if we could pull this off. I'm going to give, there's a 25% chance that you're going to be able to do this. And you can add that +1 to it. So go ahead and roll a percentile die, and it's a 25% chance. So what is it, like anything over 75?
74 and over?
Yeah, 74 and over is fine. So let's see how you do. You got to be fucking kidding me.
Whoa!
That's probably going to be my only good roll tonight.
Damn, Pav. Talk about destroying
All the
it.
dice playing that he played.
Okay, very good. I am absolutely... Okay, no, that's cool. All right, so being that you were, like I said, you spent 3 months on the ship, everybody below deck was pretty much spoke Soul. So let's do another percentile roll and see exactly how much of the language you were able to absorb.
Ooh, okay, so just a straight roll.
Yep. Just a straight up roll. 6%. Okay, so with that, you can make it to the bathroom. You know these like 18 different words for fish.
So he has maritime.
You
you
also know that there is like 3 different words for wind. There's like 4 words for waves. Snow has there's like 16 words for snow. It's like Finnish or like Swedish and shit. So you know all of these words, which is awesome. Which is great. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you're not conversation fluent. I mean, of course, I would be more than happy to let you, you could of course pick up some more. But of course, these folks here speak Elvish, and it seems like that is the only language they speak.
I think you should have to do a perception check to think that he thinks he knows how to speak Soul. So he's going around saying fishka, 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 fish. Everybody's like, "What the fuck is this?"
My only person wears boots at the opera.
He's saying weird words that just don't make no sense. Okay. All right. So you all start to kind of offload some things from the ship. Oh, is there a... Sounds like we have an echo here. Don't know where it's coming from.
Not me. Not me.
Headphones help. Okay. Oh, we're still
is it me? It might be me.
I don't know, guys. Shit. Okay. So, you were able to offload some food items and things like that from the ship. But you're still on the pier. So, and of course the boy is trying to help you, but he is so physically frail that he does not really seem to be much of a help. Actually, Asenath seems to be more helpful as she starts breaking open some of the boxes and starts to hand him things. And he looks at some of the stuff that she's handing him, and he has no idea what it is. It is completely alien to him. So he, first you just kind of see him just kind of sniff it. And then she tells him in Elvish that, it's food. Where immediately he starts to eat some, and he's eating way too fast. And she's trying to stop him because she knows what will happen if he's going to go a little too crazy. But you can now see that there are more people who are at the base of the dock of the pier that you're at. And I mean, there's like maybe 20 to 25 people. These elves are just staring at you. And they're also in the same condition that the boy is in.
Yeah, we call them over and start handing them out small packets of food.
Okay, so as they start to step on it, you can feel the pier actually start to shift, and they stop. And they stop and look at you and start to back up.
Good idea.
Is there a magical way to create a feast? One of you?
Feast? No. But I have a floating disc that will follow me. So if you put the stuff on the disc, It's not on the dock.
I'm not good with that.
That means we can transport it from the ship to the shore without having to worry about the dock falling out from under us.
Okay. Or you could just mend the dock.
No.
Okay.
No.
He's not that magnanimous. Screw these people.
I'm looking at it and I'm going, this is an old dock. It's in very bad repair. I could sit here and mend it, but I'll be mending for the next 4.5 hours.
Yeah. As you can see that it is completely barnacle eaten, like through the pylons that are under it. Mm-hmm. It's very... At one point in time, Yarn, you could tell that this was actually pretty well constructed, but after years and years of just neglect and the abuse of the rains and weather in the ocean itself has really deteriorated this pier. Okay,
now,
so
if I had trees or lumber, I could make them a whole new dock.
True.
But we have lumber.
Where?
We have wood stores to fix the ship. You yourself was saying that the ship wasn't going to make it back. We could cannibalize the ship even if we needed to. But I think the ship would be more valuable to these people than a simple dock.
Maybe.
It really depends upon how sound the moorings are, and then maybe you could fix up everything. But I don't know crap about this. I mean, I could slap some paint on it, but that isn't going to do it.
Oh, no, I think we should probably 86 the dock idea.
So one quick question I got, Brian. Are they only farming fish, or are there any crops or anything as well?
You're not. You really can't see anything from your vantage point. All you see is the village itself. You're not really. You don't see any like fields beyond it. You're just too far away, and the buildings are blocking the landscape. Mostly, what you see is there's probably about 7 or 8 small craft, probably no larger than dinghies for the most part, are out there, and they're using really crudely built nets to pull in the harvests that they're finding from the ocean.
Yarn.
Can the people tell us what happened?
I'm sorry?
We have carpenters aboard the boat. Can we get a few of them into our tender and let them go around and kind of inspect? Maybe there is something physically that we can do to assist with the dock to make it stronger. But nothing you would have to do, but we could have some of the men do it and see if they.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that. Put them in a rowboat, have them go inspect it.
We got a tender, just pull it out. We'll use that to get back and forth, and yeah, you need to. It isn't often I feel like doing magnanimously good things, but
yeah, I know it's so weird.
You have to be good.
I really believe, Timble, you would make a great disciple of Heironious.
Heironious is not a sea god.
You're not coming in here. These waves and the seagulls. I can't hear you.
Okay, so Yarn, you use your floating disc to start transporting items to the shoreline. Yeah. Now it is safe for you all to walk along the pier to get to the shore, but anyone else leaving, you have to be very, very careful when you're doing so. So, are you leaving the pier? Are you going into town? What are you doing?
Right at the foot of the head of the pier. I'm unloading the disc, and is someone else with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Start handing out small packets of food for the individuals that come up. Go back and get more.
Okay, cool. So, Grenna, can you tell me what shape you're in right now? What is your current what's your current visage?
Well, if I had a bucket and I was helping unload, I guess my usual gnomish self.
Okay, very cool. Okay, so you're in your gnomish phase. Okay, so yeah, you all are kind of helping out and everything like that. And finally, at the end, you see Asenath is walking off of the pier, and as she steps onto the land, immediately you see that the sky darkens. Just absolute darkness. As you look up towards the sun, you see that it is being eclipsed by the moon. Immediately, a hush falls over the crowd. Mouths are now agape. Food is they're just holding it as they're staring at Asenath. She is looking around going, wait,
I'm going to fall back and be right by her side.
Okay.
Timble, your question earlier? Yeah, I'm fucking sure this is where we're supposed to be.
And you see one by one, each of them drop to their knees and prostrate themselves before Asenath. She is not looking, she's looking very kind of freaked out, because if you remember, she was not present when you all saw the orb of prophecy. She was not informed of this. So she is kind of surprised that this is going on.
That's not creepy at all.
Yeah. So, yes. Eventually, you see Asenath calls out to them in Elvish and asks them to please rise, please stand. And you can hear a murmur going through the crowd. So anybody who speaks Elvish, you pick up what they're saying, and all you hear is it's the queen. The queen has returned to us. We finally have a true queen.
Yeah. Timble? What are they saying?
Long live the queen.
I was thinking and did not catch it. I will ask Asenath to tell us once again, what did they say?
Yeah, so she tells you in common because she doesn't believe that the people here speak common. So she just looks over at you and says, I believe they're addressing me or saying that I am their new queen.
That works.
Sure, why not? Let's go in that direction.
Okay.
Can you ask them if they know of a large tree and its whereabouts?
Yeah, she looks over to them, and once again in Elvish, asks them, says, so do you know where the life tree is? Do you have one here? And immediately their eyes widen, and you see them all kind of turn in kind of almost unison and point to the east.
Yeah.
I guess that's where we're going. Hey, Brian, did we get a long rest before we landed after the Kraken attack?
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. You had like a whole entire month of rests, so you're fine.
Want to make sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so there's significant time between Kraken and landing.
Oh yes.
3.
Yeah, like 3 weeks or something, almost a month.
All right.
So you see that through this crowd, you see that there are 2 young elvish females, probably a little over 100 years old each. They almost look like twins. Approach you, and they bow very lowly in front of Asenath, and says, "Greetings, Your Majesty. We are but just humble elves here. Would we have a place in our inn if you would like to stay?" And they both kind of say this almost in stereo. It seems really weird. They seem kind of like what you would almost say telepathically connected.
Creepy twins.
Yeah. It's really strange. But they and of course Asenath just kind of looks over at you all, and she doesn't know what to say. But
I will turn to her and quietly say in common, you should accept. We need to feel things out. This is quite curious, but we don't want to kick things off, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be on our best behavior.
Yeah. So as you were telling her this, you kind of feel that something, Timble, you feel that somebody touches you.
Okay.
On the side.
Reflexes of a level. Good God, what level are we now?
You're high.
Of a rogue. I'm going to grab such hand.
Okay, so when you do, you reach back, grab the hand, and when you turn around, you see that it is an elven, an elven boy, probably closer to around like 50 years of age, a little bit, almost about the same age as Asenath. And he just immediately, you got a good firm grip on him, but you can tell that it wasn't like he was trying to steal anything. His eyes go like really wide. It wasn't like he was reaching for anything in particular. He just was reaching out to touch you. You're almost kind of thinking that he was just trying to make sure that you were real.
Okay. I will pull him in for a hug, and I go, I am real in Elvish, and hand him some food.
And so you see one of the elven twin sisters says, I'm sorry, your lordship, but we have never seen one such as you. You are different. And then she also looks over at Grenna and says, you are the same.
She's different.
Man and wife?
No.
No? Oh.
No.
And so, you see that Timble and Grenna, both of you seem to be, these people are very curious about you before they have never seen someone like you. Now, one of the sisters has heard tales of the dwarves, the mountains to the east. But it's like, so really about the only people that they've actually ever heard of are humans. So like Kelex, Járn, you guys are fine, Tomas, but everybody is very, very interested in the little people, the wee folk, so to speak.
I am gnomish.
Not wee, god damn it.
You guys are cute and cuddly.
Ignore him.
But it's not catching, we promise.
Cool.
I am gnomish. She is sort of.
I'm gnomish appearing.
All right.
Okay, are we moving to the end?
I am gnome. She is ish.
Ish.
What time of the day is it, Brian?
It is right around. Oh, there we go with the.
Sorry, I don't know what it is. Just all of a sudden, sort of.
He turned off his microphone.
So, yeah. So it's by the time that you finally got there, it was once Asenath stepped onto the shore, it was noon.
Of course, because that was the time prophecy.
Yes, if we remember.
All right. We still got 6 hours of travel. Of daylight, we can travel.
Agreed.
Do we want to go now, or do we want to leave in the morning and establish at least a bit of a base?
Well, I don't necessarily trust them.
Well, and considering what happened when she stepped on, I'm pretty sure everybody in the country knows that something happened.
Yep.
So I think moving is a better thing than staying put.
So
I think time is limited, so we probably definitely need to get a move on.
Brian.
Yes.
With the crew, I cast the teleport circle.
Okay.
And send it back to Krakenheim.
Okay.
Tell it, and to give them the message: we arrived at the destination. Things are proceeding apace.
Okay. So yeah, as you are casting your spell and you opening up the portal, the elves here are just blown away by what you're doing. This is totally alien to them. They've never really experienced magic, and I need Yarn. I need you to make a perception check.
Of course.
Okay, so yeah, with a 25, that's pretty good. You can feel that there is something definitely wrong with this place. The ground feels, it feels, it doesn't feel like there's actually soil. It just feels like ash. And also a thing that really is strange is that it feels as though it is sapping the arcane energy right out of the air. Something is drawing all the arcane energy away to from the way it feels. It is some point to the east of you,
which makes sense because that's the unlife tree. All right. Does it interfere with the spell?
It does not interfere with your spell. Your spell goes off without a hitch.
Okay. I send all the crew. Quick. All right.
Okay, cool.
As we're leaving, did I rolled a perception as well? I was trying to tell. Can I tell they are really impressed by magic?
It almost kind of borders on what you would consider awe and fear.
Well, as long as they don't start saying "burn the witch," we're good.
Right? Yeah. No. They didn't go that far. And like I said, these people, even if you had to fight them, it would be, you all have such an unfair advantage. These people are literally starving to death. So it would be really easy to just completely genocide this entire village if you really wanted to, which is not something I think Pav would be cool with.
We are not murder hobos
yet.
We are, but well. So as right before I step through the portal, I'm going to give him one of the Tomas cubes.
What, a Tomas cube? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to teach him English. It's going to be, now they're going to be like Oriental adventurers, like Koreans out in the middle of nowhere learning Lady Gaga, only through like one of those Fisher Price record players. You know, wah wah, ooh wah wah.
Okay.
You can take me, but you cannot take my bunghole.
Well, there's that. Okay.
So, Brian, I have a question.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that when I was where we were, that I knew that there was Fae around. Like I would know that that it was in the land. Do I feel that something here?
No. You feel a complete absence of Fae magics. all of that, it just seems that really about the only person who doesn't seem to feel a pull either here nor there is Kiffi. Kiffi, you feel no change whatsoever in the powers that are coming from Fortubo.
Yeah. Fortubo rocks.
You're muted.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Am I feeling
No,
something?
he is.
'Cause that would be weird.
Are you feeling something? It would be weird. Yeah.
You said that the only one that wasn't was the dwarf. I'm like,
Well,
suddenly I'm feeling...
No. Well, I mean, as far
That would
as far as magic users, yeah. But if anyone who uses arcane magics, see, I kind of look at magic as being like 3 or 4 different like realms. You have like divine magics, which come from the gods, and then you have arcane magics, which are used by wizards and sorcerers. Then you have nature magics, which are used by the fae and druids and things of that nature. So, yeah, and I think even bards use arcane for the most part, I believe. So, yeah, but you do, like I said, yeah, Grenna, you pick up nothing. It's like this. It's like the soil, the land itself, the people are slowly being consumed.
Oh, gross.
Cool.
It's pretty terrible.
Sounds very drow-like. I said it sounds that way. Like
So-
they would set up something to drain everyone but them.
So normally, like most eclipses, it only takes like right around like 5 to 8 minutes or something like that. And then finally the sun once again is no longer eclipsed by the moon, and sunlight just starts to bathe the little village once again. People now return to kind of that awestruck, like I said, they were dealing with the eclipse, and then they were dealing with Asenath, and now they saw Yarn open up a portal. It's been a big day. It's like a big red letter day for these people. And they try to give you things. They're like trying to give you these horrible looking fish, and of course you're like, but all the while, every once in a while, one of them will come up and explore what is on the floating disc. And you all, Asenath starts walking over and literally passing stuff out to them. And all you keep hearing is this whisper is that you hear this whisper in Elvish that, yes, this was the legend. This is exactly the way the old one said that she would be. It said, we must consult the tapestry.
The what?
The tapestry.
Maybe
This was probably
Yeah.
Tapestries of Castle. Of course, we have tapestries.
So one of the Elven sisters, she says, my name is Luna, and this is my sister Lyra, and we shall take you to the tapestry. Would you like to see it?
Please.
And then the oral sex?
Proceed.
Wrong scene.
Oh, my
Lyra,
God.
these are the two that were
It's the Grail Shake
offering
beacon.
Luna and Lyra are the two twin-like girls.
Yes. Yeah, the twin-like elven ladies. So they walk you over to this kind of dilapidated, nasty-looking building. It looks the windows are completely bust out of it. The door is hanging off of a hinge. The stones that make up the staircase that goes into the building are crumbling. And you finally get inside, and you can see that there's holes in the roof, but there is one room that they take you to. All the while, the elves are following you all. And like I said, there's about 20 of them, and they're all just kind of watching everything. And she finally takes you into this room, and there is this tapestry it literally takes up one whole wall of this huge room. And it's got a very, if you're familiar with the Bayeux tapestry, the tapestry that tells of the Norman conquest of England. I'm sorry?
Not familiar with it at all.
Oh, okay. So for those folks who aren't familiar with the Bayeux tapestry, it is the tapestry that tells the story of the Norman conquest of England in 1066.
I was being sarcastic.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't really know if, sorry.
I actually got to see it
There's a whole song where the whole thing is like Bayou, 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 Bayou.
Yeah,
Bayou, Bayou, the whole song.
Okay, cool. But for those people watching at home, if you're not familiar with the Bayeux tapestry,
you should be.
You should be, damn it. Okay.
You actually learn about it in the 9th grade curriculum.
And they ain't kidding. That thing is huge.
It's monstrously big. That thing's crazy. So, yeah, it's very similar to that. It has that same sort of look. You can tell that this tapestry is quite old. It is fraying on the edges. It doesn't look like it's probably going to last another probably 200, 300 years. It was obviously created pretty, it was made sturdy, and it's very, very old. But as you can see on this tapestry, you can see as it goes from left to right, you can see the ship that you just arrived in at the dock. And then it goes to another panel, and it shows you all standing at the end of the pier, and there's the eclipse is overhead. You can see that there is a dark circle with rays coming out of it. You can also see that there is, it goes a couple of more panels, and there is a tree. And standing next to this tree looks to be just a gigantic, a giant of some sort. And Lyra and Luna are telling you the story, and said, and this is the life tree, and the guardian of the life tree kills anyone who gets near. And
I know where
you're going.
and those who touch the tree, if you touch the tree, it will kill you automatically. It draws your life force completely from you. She says,
how's Asenath taking this as she's being told this?
She is looking at this thing awestruck, not really too sure what is going to happen. And then at the last panel, you see it's it looks as though it's some sort of medieval throne room. And sitting on the throne is a skeleton wearing a crown. And standing before it is a small elven person.
I don't know if it's talking.
So, yeah, they tell the story of what was prophesied before, was that a new queen would come. The old queen would be deposed. It shows the life tree, and there's one section of that life tree picture where you actually see that there is somebody touching the tree, but the facial features are very, very strange. All they have are eyes. And it's just so eerie and weird, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to you. But to the elves that are assembled, they listen with such an intense interest. And it's probably, this is a story that they have heard thousands and thousands of times before.
The person touching the tree, what do they look like?
They look just like, they look elvish. They have ears, but they don't really have any distinct facial features.
Didn't I have a dream about this?
You kind of had a dream about this.
Okay.
Okay, Brian.
Okay.
I take out one of my special rocks that I keep with me.
Okay.
And I'm casting Programmed Illusion on it.
Okay.
3 minutes of scanning that tapestry.
Okay.
So now it's on my rock.
Okay.
So now we can watch it again and again and again.
Okay. Very, very
I
good.
asked one of the young elven women, the guardian, who controls it? Is it the queen?
The queen was the one who set the guardian in place. And it is said that there are guardians that also guard the castle where she sets. But no one goes to the castle. And no one is ever came from the castle to us. We were kind of on our own. There is no law except what we kind of make of it. But as you can look at us, everyone is starving. It's a elf eat elf world, so to speak.
Well, we hope to change that.
Yeah. And you kind of feel that the way she kind of said it, she kind of meant it literally.
Wow. They must be starving because you can't get a lot of meat off an elf.
Especially his starving elf.
Yeah, these are all just stringy elves.
Just ask Twiggy.
These weren't the vegetarians.
Okay, so
Do we go to the castle or the tree?
Or north?
I don't know. I was almost thinking going to the queen. However, if there's more guardians there than there at the tree, we may just want to go straight to the tree. I was thinking if we take out the queen, we take out the guardian at the tree.
You ask your god.
What does the tapestry say?
What's
the order of events in the tapestry?
Tree first.
Yeah, it looks as though the way that the story progresses is the tree first and then the queen.
Okay. The
All right.
first.
East it is.
Okay. And I think this is a good place for us to finish our session for this evening.
The Mystic Syndicate podcast is the creation of independent producer and host Brian Anderson. Our players are Ed as Sir Thomas Waverly, Mike G. Pav as Sir Kelex Zelenen, Melinda as Grenna Babbleboots, Russ as Járngrímur, Mike as Kiffi Blackhammer, and Glenn as Timble Snivenblaven. You can visit our podcast page at tmsyndicate.podbean.com. You can also leave a comment and subscribe to our X page at TMSYND. You can also watch our live shows on YouTube at www.youtube.com at The Mystic Syndicate.